Good morning, everybody. The dynamic duo are back. I don't know where they are, so you'll just have to put up with Craig and myself. Anyway, we're back out on the medieval permission. Behind you there is what's left of the old wall from the hall that was built in about 1500. So, with no further ado, we'll get on with it and we'll see what we can find, and we'll catch you on the first decent signal that we get.
That's the one.
Okie dokie. See you in a while, everybody. Well, my good friends, we've swapped fields actually. The field that we were in was very quiet, but I'm on this old footpath here. Just got a signal down here. I don't think it's anything special, just thought I'd let you have a look. I don't know what it is. It looks quite decorative actually. I think it's made out of copper. I'll clean it up in a bit and have a better look. Okie dokie, I'll see you in a while, everybody. Well, boys and girls, looks like another relatively very uninteresting find. It was quite deep, it's about 10 inches deep actually. I think it's just a washer. Although it might be a square hole in the middle. Could be one of those squillion things. I'm not entirely sure. But we'll pop it in the bag and crack on. See you in a while. Right, we've got a find down here, boys and girls, and at last it looks as though it might be something, well, relatively interesting, but don't get too excited. It's just there, came up to about 69, 70 on the ID scale, about 5 inches deep. I mean, it only looks like a square piece of copper, but at least it's better than rubbish. I'll let you have a look. I mean, it could be something interesting. I'll just let you have a look at that. Yeah, it's just like a... I mean, it's not rubbish, it's got some definite shape to it. So, I mean, it could turn out to be something interesting. Some kind of old artifact of some description. I don't know. But we'll pop it in the boxy thing and we'll crack on a bit further, my friends. Well, Craig's just been sharing me his finds out of this field so far, and I think he's actually mastered the all metal mode. As you can see, he's doing a very good job of clearing the farmer's field of all the iron rubbish that's in it, and believe me, there is a lot. Anyway, apart from that, it's been a bit of a disappointing day so far, but we'll plod on a little bit longer and see what else we can find, my friends. Well, there you go. Anyway, well done, Craig.
Yes, no problem.
Aye.
Clear it for you, Robert.
Okie dokie. Right, boys and girls, you might just be able to see Craig in the distance down there, but back to my latest hole. Well, we might eventually have found something decent. I don't know, I'm not sure. It's just there. It was about 7 inches deep. It feels like lead. I don't know what it is. It might be some kind of old lead token of some description, but at least it looks interesting, and it's probably got some serious age to it. So I'm going to pop that in the special little boxy thing, and I think I'll go for some lunch now. Right, I'll see you in a while, everybody. Right, we're just having a look at what Craig's got in his little boxy thing. Well, that's a 1p for a start.
Queen's egg going that way.
Ah, that'll be a penny, an old penny. Don't know what that is.
2 seconds.
I don't know. Oh, look.
That could be a button.
Ah, that's a button. Ah, that's a button, that one, aye. That's a 4-hole button.
You don't many of them about, you know.
No, they're very rare, the 4-hole buttons. And that's a nice tiny little thing.
Tacky thing.
Little tacky thing.
Could be out of a Roman plimsoll, that.
Yeah, well, that's definitely, it's out of a Roman plimsoll. I stand corrected. Well, okie dokie. Well, at least you've got some stuff in the box. That's the main thing. Right, we'll catch you all later, my friends. Well, boys and girls, we've got a signal down here, only about 5 inches deep. Came up at 82 on the ID scale, and it's just there, my friends. I think it might be a button actually. Well, I think it's a button anyway, I'm not entirely sure. It's flat on one side. Just no. It might be a button. I'm not quite sure what it is. So we'll have to clean it up a little bit later and have a better look. Now, at the moment, your guess is as good as mine. Oh, it's starting to get windy now. Right, I'll see you in a while, everybody. Alright, let's go and have a look and see what Craig's up to. It looks as though he's actually on his way down to Australia. What did we find?
That fucking thing.
Oh, it's oh, I know what it is. That it's rubbish.
Yeah, she's a ferrous type of rubbish, of course.
Yes, ferrous kind of rubbish, of course. Yes. It's probably off. I don't know.
Garden rake, I think.
Yeah, garden rake, yeah, something like that. Ah, well, pop it in a bag and we'll crack on, my friends. Right, boys and girls, we've got another signal down here. Came up at about 75, 76 on the ID scale. I don't need the pinpoint probe because I can see it's just there. And, well, I'd hazard a guess and say it looks like what's left of possibly a barrel tap key. Looks as though it's made out of maybe copper or brass or something. I'll let you have a look at that. There we go, boys and girls. Very key shaped, if you know what I mean. It's broken off just there. But yeah, I'd say it's probably part of a very old barrel tap key. Okie dokie, well, once again, at least it's not rubbish, but we'll pop it in the little boxy thing with the rest of the stuff, as you might say, and we'll plod on a bit further. Bye for now. Well, boys and girls, eventually, I think I've found a coin. Well, as long as it's not a bloody button. Here we are. It's in good condition as well. Looks like King George V. Not very old, admittedly, but I'm happy with it because it's a coin. I can't see a date or anything like that, but probably, I don't know, 1920s, something like that. But as I say, I'm not bothered because it's a coin and I'm having it. Right, into the special boxy thing with it, and we'll plod on a bit further, my friends. Bye for now. Well, well, boys and girls, Craig has scuttled off into those woods you can see. He's gone to detecting the woods for an hour, so we may never see him again. Anyway, back to this hole. It was a very, very scratchy signal, and it looks as though it's made out of iron, actually. But it looks like a very old buckle of some description. Not like the normal buckles I normally dig up, but there you go. I'm fairly sure that's what it is anyway, a very, very old iron buckle. Okay, we'll pop it in the little bag and we'll crack on a bit further, my friends. Well, boys and girls, I'm just going down the side of the field just here on, well, what's supposed to be another old footpath. I've only been on it about 3 or 4 minutes. We've got a signal down here somewhere. Oh, it's just there, and I might have got myself another coin. There we are. Let me have a look at that. Looking nice and green. I can't see who it is at the moment. I tell you what, let's get spray thing out. Hope it still works. It still works. Oh, I've dropped it, hold on. Right, let's try that one again. Still don't know. Well. Well, let's put spray thing down. I think I can see Britannia. I'll let you have a closer look at that if I can. See if I can get it to focus for you. You just might be able to see Britannia just there, and oh, it might be an Edward the 7th halfpenny. I don't think I've found one of those before. I'm not sure. I think that's what it is anyway, but we'll clean it up a bit later on. So into the boxy thing with it, my friends, and I'll see you in a while. Well, boys and girls, no sign of Craig yet. Still firtling about in the woods, I think. I'm still following this old footpath that runs down the side of the field. Just got another signal down here. I think it's just there, my friends. Now, I don't know what it is. It could be, well, it could be anything. It could be a button, could be a coin, don't know. Well, still don't know. I think it could be a coin. Oh, where's it gone? It could be a coin. I'm not putting my glasses on just yet. Look, get covered in sludge. I'll clean it up in a little bit, and sorry about that. Does help if you can see what I'm finding, doesn't it? As I say, it could be a coin. I don't know. I don't think it's a button, but I'll tell you later. Okie dokie, bye for now. Right, my good friends, that ends another exciting adventure of metal detecting with Craig, the bounty hunter, and me. Well, you know who I am anyway, don't you? So anyway, hope you've enjoyed it all. I'm going to do the roundup at home, like I usually do, because as you've probably noticed, it's going dark again. We found a few bits and pieces. I'll show you all what they are later on. Okie dokie, bye for now. Right, welcome back everybody. Now, well, as you've probably gathered, it turned out to be quite a windy day. So I can only apologise for some of the wind noise in some of the video clips. But there you go, you can't have it always. Now I must say, well done to Craig for doing a very good job of cleaning out the farmer's field of all that iron, because he got that much iron in his pockets by the time he'd done. I'm surprised he could even walk. Anyway, well done Craig. Right, what we'll do, we'll just adjust the camera slightly so that you can have a better look at the finds of today. Not that there was anything to shout about, because overall it was relatively disappointing. But as you all know, that's the way it goes. So I'll let you have a look at the finds now. Well, here we are again, my good friends. Well, let's start with Craig's finds, shall we? Not that I'm laughing at you, Craig, I wouldn't do that. Right, well, we found a 1p piece, modern 1p piece. What's left of a button, two little 4-holed buttons, and this little tack thing, which according to Craig came out of the bottom of a Roman plimsoll. Yeah, alright. Right, hold on, I forgot something, and he did find a nice little pistol ball. 1600s, 1700s, something along those lines. So at least all was not lost, Craig, so that's a nice little find anyway. So that's those finds there. My, what you might call rubbish, this bizarre thing just here, haven't got a clue. Dug this up pretty much at the beginning of the video. Some kind of decorated ornamental piece of copper. Not entirely sure what it is, but I'm sure it came in very useful for something. I also dug up this buckle, obviously made out of iron. I do dig a lot of buckles up, but I don't dig many up like that one. How old it is, I don't know. I mean, it could be quite old actually. Could be from the 1700s. Obviously hand forged. Maybe off a horse, maybe not. But it's a nice buckle all the same, and I do like it. And then we dug this bizarre thing up. Quite possibly a furniture fitting, don't know. Hand forged once again. Very, very old. Don't know how old, but very old. Thought this might have been a lead token to start with, but it's not. It's a piece of lead that has got another piece of lead folded over it. What they were trying to make, I haven't got the faintest idea, but once again I'm sure it came in very useful for something once upon a time. This is quite an interesting piece, although it doesn't look it. It's a piece of leather that has got two pieces of bronze riveted to it on both sides, with a hole in the centre. Once again, I don't know what it was for. I think it may be some kind of leather mount, but that has got some serious age to it as well. Maybe 1700s. It's a nice little find, that. This item here, well, I've heard other metal detectors say that they are dagger squillions, and it has to be said, I've had a look on the internet and there are some very similar items described as dagger squillions. Personally speaking, I'm not convinced. I probably think myself it's some kind of leather mount, probably from the 1700s or something along those lines. So that was that, and then we dug this up, which I think is what's left of a barrel tap key. Now you'll not be able to see it, but on one side there's a little stamp on it and it says R, the letter R, as in Robbie, and on the other side there's a little rectangle stamped in it. You'll not be able to see that either. A little rectangle stamped in it, and it says B-E-S-T, best. Now whether that meant best bitter, I don't know. I'd like to think so anyway, but that's what that is. Coin wise, that, believe it or not, is what's left of a George the Sixth sixpence, and there's absolutely nothing on it at all, apart from I can just about make his head out. Then we dug up this George the Fifth 1p piece in quite good condition. The date on that, I believe, is, let me have a look again, 1918, and there's Britannia on the other side. I'll put a picture in the video if it's not in focus properly. And the other coin that we dug up is a Edward the Seventh halfpenny, nice little bronze coin. I think I said in the video I don't think I've dug one of those up before. Maybe I have, I can't remember. There's Britannia on the other side, if you can see that, and the date on that I think is 1910. Right, just give me a second, boys and girls, and I'll adjust the camera once more. Right, my good friends, that concludes the proceedings for today. As I said, a relatively uneventful day, apart from one or two nice little interesting bits and bobs. Before I go, I just want to thank everybody for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. We did, and we enjoyed having you along with us. So, until the next time, my friends, I will see you all on the next dig, and thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.